Hello everyone, Jules here. A while ago, we've talked about some of the best upcoming turn-based JRPGs that you should play in 2025. But then I realized that I haven't touched the overall JRPG genre for quite a while, so I think this is a perfect opportunity to talk about it. That being said, this time I'll give you my next recommendation for the best new and upcoming JRPGs that will release in this late 2025. And since we'll be talking about the upcoming new games, the number in this list will not representing the ranking of the game. But before we go into the list, I want to introduce you to the best platform for buying games in this modern era, and it's called Instant Gaming. Instant Gaming is the perfect place for you to shop in games these days. Your transactions are legit, fast, and their supports are ready 24/7, so you don't need to worry about anything. Do you think I was done? Not even close. They have lots of games for your favorite platforms, and they have the best deals as well. Instead of cutting your budget for dinner to buy new games, why not try Instant Gaming and eat healthy as well? All you have to do is just click my link in the description below, start searching for your favorite games, and use the activation code on your chosen platforms. By using my link, you're not only saving tons of money, but also helping me to support this channel. Alright then, let's get back into the list. Cladun X3 is an RPG built around choice, creativity, and customization taken to the extreme. At its core, the game celebrates the freedom to shape every aspect of your experience, from character stats and gear to dungeon music, visuals, and even the pace of exploration. For those who love to tinker, the game provides deep system-rich tools such as the Power Circle system, which allows sub-characters to channel mana to the main character, creating a risk-reward dynamic that rewards experimentation and careful planning. Despite its complexity, Cladun X3 is remarkably approachable. Players can enjoy simpler builds and gradually engage with more intricate systems as they grow confident. The game's dungeons, divided into randomized 100-floor regions and structured map gens, also offer both challenge and replayability, with exit portals, high-stakes loot, and optional speedrunning incentives, giving every run a sense of tension and reward. Quartet is a standout JRPG in 2025, delivering a rich story, diverse cast, and engaging gameplay that will appeal to fans of classic and modern RPGs alike. Players begin by experiencing the perspectives of 4 distinct protagonists, each with unique backgrounds and motivations, before uniting into an 8-member fellowship. The game explores serious themes such as the political and social impact of magic, while still including moments of humor and subtle references that add charm to the narrative. Combat is turn-based and strategic, with a dynamic system where characters can be swapped mid-battle and every party member gains experience. Optional side quests, hidden locations, and minigames like the card-based Oracle also add depth and replay value. Despite minor drawbacks like the absence of autosave, Quartet offers a compelling JRPG experience that is hard to overlook. Shrine's Legacy is a retro-inspired action JRPG that stands out in 2025 for its polished gameplay, charming pixel art, and thoughtful design. Players control the duo Ryo and Rima, easily switching between them or playing cooperatively with a friend, which adds a modern twist to classic action RPG mechanics. Combat is fluid, combining melee attacks, elemental spells, and dash moves, while you need to use ice and fire magic creatively, both in combat and puzzle solving. Exploration is rewarding, with overworld puzzles, locked areas, and hidden paths encouraging players to experiment with abilities and tactics. The game also features a flexible growth system with jewels that enhance abilities, promising meaningful customization as characters progress. Rise Eterna 2 builds on the strengths of its predecessor, offering a compelling tactical RPG experience that will satisfy fans of games like Fire Emblem. Set a few years after the events of the first game, players step into the role of Yacht, and a Thracian soldier tasked with reclaiming the Empire's lost glory and confronting the Destroyer. Across 24 missions, players navigate diverse biomes and tactical battlefields, where terrain plays a critical role. Units' movement and attacks are influenced by the tiles they occupy, encouraging careful positioning and strategic foresight. The recruitment and party organization system allows experimentation with team composition, while skill trees and over 20 types of customizable gems add depth to character development. Codename Black Crow is a new action RPG that seamlessly fuses fast-paced arcade combat with meaningful RPG progression and a deeply personal story. Players follow Aurora as she navigates a hostile world shaped by her past, revealed through impactful dialogue and high-quality anime-style illustrations that give the retro-inspired 16-bit visuals emotional weight. Combat is intense and strategic, blending run-and-gun arcade action with exploration, resource gathering, crafting, and upgrades that shape both tactics and progression. The game features over 100 areas to explore, challenging enemy outposts and formidable bosses, rewarding careful planning and skillful play. Multiple endings also provide narrative depth, while unlockable content such as Thunderflash 2 adds additional replay value. Is vs. Trails in the Sky is a crossover that brings together two of Falcom's most beloved JRPG universes in an action-packed high-speed fighter. Players control iconic heroes from Ice and Trails, executing fluid combos and using jumps to traverse expansive battlefields with new strategic depth. The game features fully voiced scenes, enriching both story and battles, while remastered graphics and 60 FPS support deliver a polished visual experience across HD and 4K displays. Multiplayer options include online and couch co-op or versus modes, now enhanced with rollback netcode, ensuring responsive gameplay in competitive or casual settings. DearMyFriend is a new story-driven JRPG that blends exploration, pixel art charm, and elemental-based combat into a richly detailed fantasy world. Players follow a girl from another world as she journeys through Stargather Land, experiencing diverse environments from golden maple forests to snow-covered valleys, floating cities, and fiery abysses. Combat emphasizes strategy over brute force, requiring careful stamina management and timed use of elemental powers to defeat enemies efficiently. Exploration is equally rewarding, with scattered treasures, accessories, and advanced challenges encouraging players to interact fully with the world. With its captivating visuals, varied locations, and growth-focused gameplay, DearMyFriend offers an engaging journey for players who enjoy fantasy action RPGs. SHINONOME Abyss is a roguelike action JRPG that blends horror, exploration, and tactical gameplay. Players take on the role of Yono, a shrine maiden entering a mansion haunted by yokai and vengeful spirits, following the trail of her missing Onmyoji brother. Survival depends on careful use of limited items and traps, as well as observing enemy behavior and manipulating the environment, including fireplaces and broken floors, to gain an advantage. Yono's unique alternate personality activates in moments of grave danger, offering additional abilities and strategic options. The game also features 3 modes, Harai, Misoji, and Gyu, ranging from puzzle-focused challenges to hardcore randomly generated survival runs, catering to both casual and experienced players. To the Grave, the Wildlands of Faenora resurrects the spirit of tactical RPG classics like Final Fantasy Tactics and Tactics Ogre, but twists it with roguelite unpredictability and gallows humor. You play as a doomed hero bound to an amulet that keeps dragging you back from death, not out of mercy but necessity. Each expedition into Faenora's Wildlands feels like a gamble, where smart positioning, class synergy, and split-second decisions can mean triumph or another embarrassing grave marker. The 3x3 grid battles demand both strategy and improvisation, as pixel-perfect monsters and oddball allies collide in chaotic harmony. Between runs, you'll rebuild, rearm, and reconsider every mistake, laughing and groaning in equal measure. With its witty writing, charming pixel art, and evolving roguelite structure, To the Grave transforms every defeat into progress. The Red Alchemist and the White Guardian offers a return to classic Atelier gameplay while introducing meaningful new systems for both fans and newcomers. Set in the same world as the free-to-play Atelier Resleriana titles, this entry follows the adventures of Rias Eidreise and Slade Klauslitter across the Lantarna continent. Players encounter familiar faces from previous Atelier games, such as Riza, Ayesha, and characters from Mana Khemia, creating a rich, interconnected world. The game's turn-based combat is also deeper than previous entries, with a focus on strategic action order and support characters. Synthesis, a hallmark of the series, has also been expanded with the gift colors system and catalyst ingredients, allowing for recipe morphs and more powerful items. UltraGirl Alters takes the familiar rhythm of idle management and merges it with the tension of a strategy RPG, creating one of 2025's most intriguing hybrids. You play as the manager of Alters, a virtual idol group armed with tokusatsu-style combat suits, fighting not just monsters born from code, but the manipulative algorithms of a corporate giant known as Infi-X. Each member of Alters has personal struggles, cyberbullying, burnout, rivalry, and it's through your choices and empathy that bonds deepen, unlocking new combat synergies and emotional payoffs. The game's mix of real-time and turn-based strategy gives every fight cinematic flair, as crowd reactions on live streams feed into gameplay results. Fantasy Maiden Wars, Dream of the Stray Dreamer is shaping up to be a love letter to both Toho Project fans and strategy RPG enthusiasts alike. Developed with the charm of classic grid-based tactics, it places players in control of beloved Toho characters, blending spell card mechanics and stat customization into a familiar yet refreshing battle system. Each chapter offers its own tactical setup, rewarding thoughtful positioning, buffs, and teamwork over brute force. Beyond its tactical layers, the game's roots in the open, fan-driven Toho community give it a special energy, one where creativity and respect for the source material coexist. While the current demo reveals some rough edges in UI and control clarity, it also shows real promise through its engaging combat flow and character depth. Aethermancer stands out in 2025 as a refreshing blend of monster collecting and roguelike design, offering a strategic experience that feels both familiar and distinct. You play as Syriax, an Aethermancer exploring the corrupted world of Terastai, capturing creatures born from the void and using them in turn-based battles. Each run challenges you to balance risk and reward through its corruption mechanic, which steadily weakens your allies and forces tactical rotation. The pixel art style captures the atmosphere of classic 16-bit JRPGs, while fluid animations and accessible UI make it easy to dive in. Its fragmented storytelling also hints at deep lore, encouraging players to piece together Terastai's mysteries across multiple runs. Digimon Storytime Stranger looks set to redefine what fans can expect from the series. The game immediately stands out with its extensive roster of over 450 Digimon and a fully voiced English dub. The digital world in this title feels alive, with Central Town acting as a bustling hub where Digimon carry out daily routines, interact naturally, and provide small nods for longtime fans. Gameplay builds on the turn-based formula of past Digimon story games, but introduces meaningful improvements. Combat supports up to 4 active party members with additional reserve Digimon that can freely swap without losing turns, and a detailed system tracks experience even for unused party members. The scan rate mechanic for recruiting Digimon has also been refined, allowing players to boost a Digimon's potential beyond standard limits.
Now. Identified flying pin.
Fire of our own.
Octopath Traveler 0 returns to the series' signature HD 2D style, but this time the stakes feel personal. Your hometown of Wishvale has been destroyed, and the game makes that loss tangible. From arranging houses, cobblestone paths, and gardens to managing storage and assigning residents, town building becomes a relaxing yet meaningful part of the experience. Combat maintains the series' tactical charm while introducing new layers. The protagonist alone can change classes, while other characters retain fixed roles, creating a dynamic where swapping between front and back lines becomes essential. The backline can heal health and skill points, allowing for strategic rotations that reward careful planning. The classic break and boost system also returns, now enhanced by these tactical tweaks.
Time to teach you a lesson. Witness a tale of beginnings that unfolds across Orstera.
Super Robot Wars Y proves that the long-running strategy crossover still has room to surprise. Where past entries sometimes coasted on fan service interactions, this one delivers a stronger balance of engaging battles and playful character moments. The premise sets the stage with political intrigue from Code Geass and Gundam before quickly expanding into the chaos of multiverse threats. Gameplay follows the traditional SRW loop of grid-based combat, spirit abilities, and squad customization, but refinement is the key word here. Assist link mechanics allow support units to add depth to tactics, while the returning mission select system and auto-battle options help streamline pacing.
No excuse, Slays.
Square Enix is bringing 2 of its earliest Dragon Quest titles into the modern era with the HD 2D remake of Dragon Quest 1 and 2. These remakes preserve the charm and legacy of the original games while introducing updated mechanics and visuals that make them more accessible to contemporary players. Characters are more detailed, their armor and weapons refined, and the environments themselves feel alive, supported by an upgraded soundtrack that enhances the sense of exploration. Gameplay changes include a party system for Dragon Quest 1, allowing solo characters to face multiple enemies at once, while additional cutscenes and content extend the experience modestly beyond the original 10 to 16-hour campaigns. Few JRPGs capture the balance of charm, drama, and energy quite like Tales of Xillia, and its 2025 remaster ensures that Riez Maxia shines brighter than ever. This refreshed version brings back the dual narrative of Jude Matisse and Mila Maxwell, 2 heroes whose intertwined destinies explore faith, identity, and the fragile bond between spirits and mankind. The remaster introduces meaningful quality-of-life upgrades. Autosave, encounter toggles, and enhanced performance make exploration fluid without losing its classic edge. Combat in the dual-rate linear motion battle system feels fast, tactical, and more responsive than before, with new visual effects enriching every strike. Bundled DLC, remastered music, and a digital art book also complete the package. For longtime fans and newcomers alike, Tales of Xillia Remastered is a confident return of one of the best JRPGs of all time.
Final Fury!
It doesn't matter who stands in our way. We will carve our path forward.
I have no choice.
The Ivalice Chronicles revisits one of the most revered tactical RPGs with thoughtful updates that make it feel both familiar and fresh. Players step into the shoes of Ramza Bulve once again, navigating a story of rebellion, intrigue, and moral complexity, now enhanced with fully voiced dialogue that brings the characters and narrative to life. The gameplay has also received meaningful quality-of-life improvements. Pre-battle setup allows for free positioning, equipment swaps, and ability management, giving players greater control before combat begins. The tactical top-down view and turn order indicators clarify battlefield decisions, while predicted hit damage and improved enemy AI support more strategic experimentation. Outside combat, the State of the Realm feature also provides easy access to lore, timelines, and character details, making engagement with the world effortless.
Come then.
I'll destroy you.
Trails in the Sky First Chapter is a rare example of how to modernize a classic without losing its heart. This isn't just a visual overhaul, it's a full realization of what made Falcom's original 2004 release so beloved. Every conversation, side quest, and NPC interaction contributes to a world that feels alive and reactive, rewarding players who take time to listen and explore. Combat now blends action and strategy seamlessly, letting players switch between quick and tactical modes on the fly. The improved orbment system, refined progression, and excellent camera direction also elevate the entire experience. Backed by superb voice acting and remixed music, this remake sets a new benchmark for JRPG storytelling.
This is the end!
No. Ready at any time.
Bonus!
Gotcha! How pathetic.
Alright boys, I think that's it for today. I know that there are other new JRPG games that I haven't mentioned yet, so how about sharing your best new JRPGs that probably deserve the spot in the comment section below. Don't forget to like the video and make sure to subscribe to the channel if you don't want to miss another great list. Thank you for watching and have a good day. Peace.